Welcome guys to another episode of Kingdom Come. My name is Alex and let's continue with our little journey here. I think we probably should talk to, what was his name, Sir Robert. So let's do that.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal?
Oh yes.
Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
Will do.
Oh, God
I
damn
heard
it, my
about your
stomach
father.
hurts.
They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. I can't understand why he'd waste his time. I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great...
Ah, milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
Yep.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear.
I am.
Young master.
I certainly am.
Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady.
Well, she's
Young Henry
nice.
here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Of course. Alright, let's get all the food.
Please, tell me what happened in Scarlet. I have kin there.
Alright. It was awful.
Sigismund's army appeared out of nowhere. There were so many of them, not just infantry, but cavalry, too. Those foreign mercenaries with their strange helmets and the souls of beasts.
Alright, awesome. We got all the food, so let's eat something here. Alright, perfect. What's up, dude? There it is. Okay, let's sleep.
Today the patrols will be double. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry.
Hey, girl.
I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no.
She wants Henry. She wants him.
But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes.
Just what you need to help you sleep.
Exactly.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't... You could have sent a servant.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace. To let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now,
There we
Henry,
go.
I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time.
I'm sure it will.
And it can help to talk about it. If you feel like it.
Sure. Let's do it. Let's talk.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. I met my friends right next to the Skalitz Ale House. When we heard Deutsch praising Sigismund, our blood boiled. My mates decided to teach that fool to mind his tongue, so, thanks to us, Deutsch had to scrape horse shit off his newly whitewashed house.
How foul.
Okay, she didn't like
When
that.
I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig.
Let's try again.
I'd been secretly learning sword fighting and hiding it from my parents. So when we assembled the sword, I tried a few moves with it. There's a big difference between a wooden sword and a real one. Maybe if I hadn't taken that sword in my hand, I wouldn't be here today.
You're full of surprises.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. I saw smoke on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz. I saw Deutsch trying to defend himself. The man who'd mocked King Wenceslas as a drunkard and praised Sigismund now stood facing his soldiers with nothing but a pitchfork, trying to protect his wife and son. It was hopeless. They slaughtered them all.
That's so sad.
It is.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I no longer heard any sounds of battle coming from the castle, so Sigismund's army must have regrouped and started preparing for siege.
No doubt you're right.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped.
And we did.
And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
That's war.
Poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either.
Mm-hmm.
Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Probislavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
That's not nice.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years? And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Mm-hmm.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep.
Why don't you stay?
I enjoyed
Come
our
on.
little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Uh-oh. Nightmare.
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
That's a bit harsh.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Now we have a torch. Awesome.
tell them everything.
I didn't think of that.
What's up, guys?
Prepare for the worst, but don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
Hey, you men down there. Tell the people outside the walls to prepare for attack. Quickly, do you understand?
Oh, that looks sweet. Hello there, sir.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Divish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And Sir Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Yep.
Aye, we will.
Alright, here we go.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robert?
Sir Radzig. What a relief.
Is his lordship there with
Oh,
you?
it's that dude.
Yes, sir. He is right here.
The guy we made the sword for.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man.
Yep.
Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Rattay. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people.
Okay.
If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny.
Thank you.
I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet!
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times.
Yep.
Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people, now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood?
Yep, will do, sir. Sounds like a plan.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch at the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
Okay. So, oh. Sup, dude? So we will keep watch.
Gee! Be a bit more careful.
Hello there. Man, I really like the visuals at night. The game is actually very pretty.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh?
Yes, sir.
I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Alright, sounds like a plan. Okay, press T. Okay, we will wait until morning. What's happening? What is happening? Uh-oh. Oh, that's bad. That's very bad.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Well, let's hope so.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival.
Uh-oh!
To what
Burn!
then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratzik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your honor?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Exactly. Do it.
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy.
Well said.
Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Man, that looks pretty. Uh-oh. Ah, okay. Okay. I thought for a moment that he was going to attack anyway.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
We will kill you one day, dude. We will do that. Alright, perfect. Okay, we have to talk to Sir Robert.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg. Well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas. Wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
He was afraid.
I suppose because it has a strategic position and good fortifications, so it can be used as a base for raids, giving you control of the whole territory and good defenses too, if you need them.
Not at all.
Oops.
King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favored it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Alright. So,
So,
we
Robot,
have
I
to
need
get
to get
to
to Skeletons.
Skeletons.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
Okay, let's try
My
to
parents
use
died
speech.
there, and I won't leave them to be ravaged by dogs. I have to bury them.
Uh-oh.
Good God, boy. Do you want to throw your life away for those who can never get theirs back? Do you think that's what they'd want? Forget it.
Alright, so then...
What the hell?
I guess we will have to go anyway.
What is it?
God be with you.
Oh yes, trade.
If you've got the coin.
Awesome. So let's sell some stuff. Oh, he only has 10 coins. Okay. Alright, perfect. Let's haggle.
Let's have a word about the price.
Naturally.
Let's go to 10.
See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
Perfect. We got everything he has. Alright. So, let's see. Let's get our horsey. Which one is it? Mount in steel. Mount, I guess that's ours. Yep. Okay. There we go. Alright. So let's take a look at the map. We have to get all the way back there. So let's see. Okay, we just can stay on that road. Alright, let's do that. Uh-oh.
Got you. Jesus, you gave me the runaround.
Let me go, for Christ's sake! I have to bury my parents!
You're going nowhere. Except back inside.
I want to go though. Speech. Yeah, let's try
If I
that.
don't bury them now, they'll be ripped
Yes!
to pieces by jackdaws and scattered over unhallowed ground, and I'm stuck here, a stone's throw away.
All right, shove me. I'll pretend you caught me off guard and I fell over. I'll deal with the others. You just get out of here on the double.
You're awesome, dude. Thank you. Okay. I think we made it.
You'll have to wait for me here, friend. Better to keep going on my own.
No, I want to ride on the horse.
like they've already gone.
Well, that looks bad. So much loot. Alright. Yes, let's take all of that. Okay, I think that's enough. Let's continue on our journey here. Really nice music in the game actually as well. Oh, Horsey. Horsey's dead. Uh-oh. Sup, dude?
Well now, look what's come crawling out from under some rock. Go for Bella.
Come back, dude. Sup?
He must be here somewhere.
Yes, I am. No, you want to surrender? I don't think so. There we go. That's awesome. We actually won our first sword fight. Woohoo! So let's steal all of that. Alright, and let's see what else these guys have. We don't need any more food right now. Alright, let's keep on going.
Hey!
What? Oh! Another thief. I would have liked to kill him actually.
What did these poor souls ever do?
Bandages, awesome. Let's take those. Awesome! Bandages and money. Jackpot. Okay, let's save.
What are you doing there?
Oh, there's another one.
Hey, what have we got here?
Come on, dude.
Great.
Oh.
Gunda.
Come on. Yep, let's kill him. Awesome. Ooh, that's awesome. The gloves, look at how pricey those are. We will take those. I think we will take everything. We might be overloaded, but it doesn't matter. That only means that we can't run so fast anymore. But, and we also can't fast travel. But I think it's worth it. Anyway, let's continue. Alright, let's just take everything. Let's take everything. Perfect, more loot. Yes, let's take everything. We can barely walk, but there's always space for more loot. Alright, here we are, back in Skalitz. Looks pretty grim.
Sword in his hand.
I would like to take that sword. Perfect. I think that's worth quite a bit of money, probably. Oh, Horsey. Horsey has a bad day.
Used to by his side when he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away.
Oh. Oh, Bianca's dead.
Take care of my parents, and then I'll come back for you. I won't leave you.
Alright, found him. Aww.
Why did you do it to me, Father?
Did what?
Why? Why did you leave me?
Well, he had to get his mom, you know?
Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again.
That's right. We won't run. We will not run.
You. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find the shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
Sounds like a plan. Alright guys, I think that's a great moment to end this second episode of Kingdom Come. More will come very soon. And yeah, I can't wait to continue this, guys. So, see you in the next episode, guys. Bye bye.